I don't really look at the Sabres and go, hey, well, I've got them. I'm going to be good. I don't think you can. But more of you would do that than would do that for the Bills. I think that's pretty safe to say. Can you buy into a sports team whose top people don't give you a lot of confidence? We also have Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Because finding people to debate topics like the one I just laid out is challenging. We have Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Not to suggest I don't love Pigs, Fact or Fiction on the surface, because I do. If I'm hanging out with you, I'd rather talk about pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
7 or 8 out of 10 times, I'd rather talk about pigs. How many beers have we had?
0.
6 out of 10 times. How do we play this? What happens?
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
I have a series of facts and a series of fictions about pigs.
You have a series of facts and fictions.
And all I do is read it, and you tell me whether it's fact or fiction.
It's just you and I here.
Well, you can bring others in if you'd like.
You have information about pigs, and I'm supposed to determine whether or not it's true.
Yes.
See how I've boiled this down?
Yeah, you did. You broke it down.
It's such a complicated premise, and yet I was able to cut to the core of it.
You cut to the core of me. Yes, most facts for Pigs, Fact or Fiction found on pigs.org.
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 Well, this must be a very pro-pigs website. You don't go to buffalobills.com and hear people read people writing about the things I'm saying today.
It's funny you mentioned pros because they have pros and cons of pigs.
They have
pig ownership. They had cons. Some of the facts I got.
Well, the pigs can't fire the webmaster.
No, that's the thing about pigs. They're very. Well, I'm not going to give away anything. I don't want to skew the numbers here. So I guess, Mike, if you're ready, let's play
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
If you're ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Some pigs are reptiles.
Sure.
That is fiction. Well done, though.
A pig cannot be a reptile.
No.
Why would a pig be a reptile?
I don't know. They're mammals.
All of them?
All of them. All pigs are mammals. But not all mammals are pigs.
Got it.
Pigs can see colors.
Sure. True.
Pigs cannot see colors. They're colorblind. You're not, you need to spend more time with pigs.
No, I don't.
Pigs do not have teeth.
But no one's ever said that to me before.
No.
Pigs do not have teeth. That is false.
Yes, you are correct. Pigs have teeth. They have 44 of them.
How many do you have?
I have,
And how many will you have when we're done playing this?
There's 2 different answers there. Pigs get bored easily.
Sure.
They do. Wow, you're now 2 for 2.
Who knows this?
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Who knows how easily pigs get bored?
The good people at pigs.org.
What are they taking? The SAT?
Yes. No, it's the PIG.
The PAT?
Yes.
The pig aptitude test?
Pig aptitude test.
How do we know if pigs get bored easily?
We
asked them. Good one, Mike.
Are you bored yet? Pigs are immune to caffeine.
Sure. Why would you make that up?
I did.
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
That's fiction.
Pigs are highly susceptible to pneumonia.
Yes, they are.
Fact. Pigs are highly susceptible to pneumonia. Pigs do not sweat.
Pigs do not sweat. That's correct.
Correct. Pigs do not.
Pigs, Fact or Fiction.
Why are we talking about pigs?
The first animal Russia sent into space was a pig.
True.
No, 2
Pigs,
dogs.
Fact or Fiction.
They sent 2 dogs in there before they sent a pig, which they got drunk first to calm it down. Potbelly pigs are odorless.
True.
True. Pigs can be litter trained.
True.
True. Pigs cannot jump.
That is false.
Yes, elephants are the only animal that cannot jump.
I'm at 3. This is like streak for the cash.
Yes.
Pig streak for the cash.
Carrots used to be purple.
Has nothing to do with pigs.
Is it fact or fiction?
I don't know. I'm not answering.
It's fact.
Pigs, fact or fiction?
Doesn't help me. Doesn't mean anything.
Pigs can get sunburn.
True.
True. Yes. Pigs and
Why couldn't they?
humans, I'm told by Reed, our intern, are the only two animals that can get sunburn.
Really?
Yes. And finally, pigs mate for pleasure.
Is that because of the pigment?
Yes, it's the pig. Well played. Pigs mate for pleasure.
What?
Pigs mate for pleasure.
Yes.
No. Only lions and humans mate for pleasure. I found out online.
Which humans are these?
The male ones. I did read about the length of pigs. Well,
Excuse me?
whatever. Yes.
Pigs, fact or fiction?
If we wanted to play again, I'd have to dig up more facts, but that's what I have so
No,
far.
I'm
on
good
pigs.
right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's the best game of pigs, fact or fiction I've ever played in.
That has to be, at least top 3.
This can't be the best show ever. Now that's a lock. But that is the best game of pigs I've ever played in. Did you ever play a board game with pigs? Not with other pigs.
Yeah, my
as
brothers
the other
were awful.
players.
Yeah, they kept
No,
catcalling and
there's a little game with little plastic pigs.
yes, there is.
Do you remember what it's called?
Oinkers. I don't know. That's funny. Like it's all coming back as you're saying it, but I don't know what that game was.
And they like stack on each other and stuff.
Oh, it was Clue VCR.
No. They
what
mate
was
for
it?
pleasure.
They made that. It was pigs
They
mating for pleasure.
If you play them if you play this game outside, they will get sunburned.
Mm-hmm. It was called pigs.org.
What was the name of that pig game?
I don't know.
And there was a book called The Pig Man.
I don't know that. I'm gonna go answer the phone and find out what the name of that game was.
We
though.
had to read The Pig Man. I always say that. Whenever I'm referring to a book from school, I always say it. I think I always say it the same way. We had to read it. It's not we read it. It's we had to read it. See, I have to admit to you, I've had a few days off, and one thing I did on my little break was buy the 3 Malcolm Gladwell books. I'm fascinated by him. The Tipping Point, Blink, and Outliers. And I'm about halfway through The Tipping Point because I'm going in order. And these books, they're just so interesting. It's about how you think and why we are the way we are societally. And I am thinking a certain kind of way because of being in the middle of Malcolm Gladwell books. So I'm just like analyzing everything. I'm listening. I already do this, but now I'm doing it up to 11. And I'm hearing every one of my words and then breaking it down, and it's just fits and starts. And I'm sitting here going, yeah, we read the book The Pig Man. Like, no, we said we had to read the book The Pig Man. And I'm all just stopping and starting. I am not I do not enjoy reading. I am a slow reader. I have a good mind, but I am a slow reader. So I do not enjoy doing it. I do not enjoy doing things that I can't do well. So I'm just, I'm soft like that. So I don't read a lot, but these books are interesting to me, and I've taken them up, and I'd be interested in hearing or reading any of your comments about Gladwell. I'm totally into it, and there are a lot of sports. There are a lot of applications to be made from sports. Outliers is much more about sports in a certain way than the other books. The Tipping Point's more about society, the economy, things like that. But anyway, I'm into him lately. 803-0550, our number. The game is called Pass the Pigs. Any explanation on how to play Pass the Pigs?
No, they're a little pig. Someone said there was a dice game, like you throw the pigs like dice.
Right,
and they
it.
invented it. They made a drinking game out of it, oddly enough.
But is that Pass the Pigs? Or
Pass
that's a
the
different
Pigs is like a pig dice game, yes.
I've played that.
Yes. It was during lunch today. We had some time to kill.
No, it wasn't
No?
today.
No.
That was someone else.
There was also...
Pigs, fact or fiction?
That's not the one you're thinking of?
No.
We played that earlier.
No, there's a board game.
Oh.
I mean, board game as opposed to like a sport. I don't know that there was a board. But there wasn't a ball.
I remember the rolling the pigs
there
like
weren't
dice.
bats or
That sounds
baskets.
familiar. No.
Or nets.
Or referees. I remember a game with pigs that were little plastic like
little
dice.
pink plastic pigs that
Yes.
weren't sunburned that you did something. You rolled them. Yeah, you rolled them like dice.
It was
That's right.
called Pass the Pigs.
You put them into a cup like a Yahtzee cup and
Yeah.
rolled them. And if they landed, that's right. If they landed on their legs, you get certain kind of points. It was like Yahtzee. That's it. It was like Yahtzee.
It's exactly like Yahtzee.
It was. And you had to get, 5 in a row, 5 all on their feet or 5 on their heads, or how they landed was basically like the number on the dice.
Was it like the Pocatoke, the Mayan game, where the winners, get to go up in the audience and take all the possessions of the spectators, and then the losers die?
No.
No, okay.
No, we didn't play it like that. We didn't play that kind of that version. I don't even remember who it was with or where or anything like this, but it was just pigs like Yahtzee dice. And you rolled them, and you wanted, what would you want? What would be the best result? I don't know enough about pig shapes. The best result would probably be like if they landed on their back. Are we on, by the way? Is this on the air? Are people just are calling? Is this phone ringing I see here all just a coincidence? Is this just people calling in to complain that there's that there's traffic, or that there's some kind of a power outage somewhere and they want to get that on the air? Michael is with us now. Hi, Michael.
Yes, unfortunately, I do own this game, Pass the Pigs. Played it with my nieces and nephews many times. You simply roll the pigs, and they can obviously land in a bunch of different positions. If one's on their back and one's on their leg, that has a name to it, and like 15-point value. So you play to 100 points, but you keep rolling these pigs and accumulating points. And when you're happy with the points that you get, then you can stop, and it's the next player's turn. If you ever roll the pigs and they both, let's say, land in a certain direction, then back to 0. So if you can get them both standing, that might be 10 points. If you get them both on their snout, that might be 25 points. But typically, if one lands on one side and one lands on the other, and there's a dot, so they're laying on their side, and they roll them and they land on opposite sides, which is a very common position, then you go back to 0 and it's the next person's turn. So you roll them to get your points, and when you're happy with your points, you move on and you keep going until you get 100.
Got it. Wow.
Someone keeps
was
saying
that the directions? I mean, that was the entire. I believe that was the entire rules. That was just, hey, there's this game Monopoly. How do you play that again? Okay, here's what you do. You roll the dice, and then you move a certain number. Roll the dice, see who goes first. Then you roll the dice, and you move a certain number of spaces. Like if you get 7, you get to Chance, or if you get 6, you get to Oriental, or if you get to 8, you get to Vermont, or you get to 9, you get to Connecticut, you get to 11, you get to St. Charles Place, you get to 5, you get to Reading Railroad, you get to 3, you get to Baltic, like that. And then you roll again, and if you're on Oriental, and you get a 7, then you're on Pennsylvania. If you get an 8, you're on St. James. You get a 9, you're on Tennessee. You get 11 from there, you're on New York.
You roll doubles, you go again. If you roll doubles 3 times in a row, you go to jail. To get out of jail, you have to roll doubles.
You roll doubles 2 more times. If you're on New York and you roll a 6, that would be B&O Railroad. That's a double 3. Then you go again. You get a double 4. Then you're on 33. That would be North Carolina. Wow, was that guy ever thorough?
We should have had him play Pigs Fact or Fiction. He probably would have done very well.
And did you notice the first thing he said was, unfortunately, I know a lot about this game. And then he just totally ripped through the entire, all I need now is the pigs, and I would be able to play that easily. That was nice. How's this game? Baseball? How does it? Okay, here's what you do. I think that's funny.